Wesleyan Methodist Church was a major part of the Underground Railroad. The church was founded in 1846. It is now a Mexican restaurant located at Columbus Circle on East Onondaga Street. It is called the Mission, which is a good name for this site because of what happened here. A lot of important abolitionist meetings were held at this church. They were on a mission to fight for freedom. Important people at the meetings included Frederick Douglass, Jermaine Logan, Luther Lee, and many others. Frederick Douglass made many sacrifices. For example, he made speeches at the church that talked about destroying the Fugitive Slave Law, which was made in 1851. He also had the risk of being brought back to the South as a slave. If Douglass had been caught, he would suffer a harsh punishment. Luther Lee made sacrifices by opening this church and letting escaped slaves stay there in 1846. The sacrifices of Jermaine Logan were letting slaves stay at his house when he had the risk of being caught under the Fugitive Slave Law as well. Charles Merrick was important because he was a member of the Wesleyan Methodist Church. In 1898, Merrick donated stained glass windows for the church so that the people on the street could not invade their privacy. If they were able to see inside, the people could tell the police that slaves were hiding inside the church.
In other words, the slaves were followers to the abolitionists. Harriet Tubman was also a leader because she led slaves to freedom in the North. She worked with many of Syracuse's abolitionists. Slaves followed the abolitionists since they knew the area better and were able to provide help to the fugitive slaves. Also, abolitionists taught slaves about the drinking gourd, which taught them how to follow the North Star. Equality in the world has been fought for. I know this because slavery has been going on for a very long time and still is today. Moses was an Egyptian leader. He led his people to freedom, as did Harriet Tubman. Jermaine Logan and Charles Merrick's actions made a difference by helping many slaves to freedom and by helping destroy the Fugitive Slave Law. The basement of the Wesleyan Methodist Church was very small and cramped. It was hand-dug and slaves hid in there until it was safe to come out. The basement has 4 face carvings. They were carved by slaves that were hiding there. Today there are still 2 carvings in the basement. The other 2 are in the Onondaga Historical Museum. Now that you know about the Wesleyan Methodist Church, do you think it was a significant part of the movement to bring an end to slavery?